Welcome everyone to the second round of Scars Fuel Cup Series, Star Call League on the game Race League. For those who don't know, I'm Kariza, your host for today, and we're actually following the first part of qualifying. Um, we missed the first driver, who's Crackhead Yoshi. Sadly, I was setting up the stream, so I'm deeply sorry about it. But we'll see the other drivers. So 38.2 for Crackhead Yoshi. And Ore will be going for the lap in as the second driver to take part in this. So yeah, today we have Autolandia, quite an original track, quite a challenge for the drivers because it's a flat oval, but flat oval, but you also turn right instead of left. So that's quite interesting to see. So we see Ore starting his lap, and being ready to maybe beat Cracked Yoshi. At least he will try to. And crossing the line, it will be. It will be at 38.3. So close yet so far to 1/10. I mean, there will be bigger gaps than at Red Sun last week, considering the nature of the track, but still, that's still pretty good from Ori, knowing that Koshi is one of the fastest drivers around here. But I do think that the fastest times in practice for the drivers were somewhere around 37.4. So there's still some margin to improve, but we see Jacob Stern getting ready to set the lap in the Rammstein card number 13. We'll try TV camera to see if it works. Seems to work fine on this track. Oh, okay. Here we go. And crossing the line, his lap is over. That's a 37.7. Jacob gets the pole position, the provisional pole. Sorry, there's still other drivers to drive, but very good time from the German driver. As Turtle is now getting ready, exiting the pit lane for his lap. This race should be shorter than Red Sun, by the way. So will be more. I mean, it's still pretty long. It's not the shortest race of the season, but and I mean, not the shortest race of the season, but still shorter than Red Sun. So it's more than of a sprint, less endurance than Red Sun. And Turtle starts his first lap. He's on the back straight. Coming to the last corners, will he be able to get the provisional pole and take it from Jacobsen, the number 3? That will be on the line at 38.7, sorry. Not enough. Still in the 38s though, so good effort from him. Yeah, not enough to get the provisional pole. So we have now Kenichi starting his lap. Remember, Kenichi, the leader of the championship, the actual leader of the championship. Even if you gotta remember, the championship works in a way that your worst. So there's 8 races this season, and the worst result of your whole season gets ditched, so it doesn't count in the final standings. So they have quite like a joker, but I don't think Kenichi's last result will be ditched, considering he scored a lot of points when he actually won the race. So he has enough points for round 1, I think. Can he redo that thing in the round 2? As he's trying to get the fastest lap possible. Very fast driver here in the number 4. And it is pretty fast. Ooh, Jacob did a pretty good lap, pretty solid from Jacob's turn, but Kenichi will beat it by 900th of a second. And now it's turn of Gurgle Alphonse. Gurgle getting ready, preparing the lap. And now he starts it. He's going for it. No slide for the moment. Can he do the thing? Can he do the job? And that will be a 38.6, enough to get in front of Turtle. Good effort. There will be the turn of Crash now. The number 38, 28, sorry, not 38. I don't have my, I can't get my numbers right tonight. So, so the 28, the Ford. And he's now coming to start his qualifying lap. Crash, like I said in the first round, very fast driver, lacks consistency sometimes, but he managed to recover in the first round. He was a lap down at some point because of damage and managed to recover and get third place. So actually third in the standings. And on the line it will be 38.8. Won't be enough to get in front of anyone, but the race is long. Don't win the race in qualifying. We are in the Debsy livery. So starting is lap first turn, second turn. That will be a good overtaking spot here. We see a lot of drivers. Oh yeah, but be careful with the curbs. Around that track, the curbs are your worst enemy. And don't run into those tires, by the way, because they will get all over the track. And we are finishing his lap. It will be 38.9. So right now it's the slowest, but there's still Reda that needs to saddle up and Cypher that might be joining for the race only. The Spanish driver, the HRT. And now he will start his first lap. We had a test race here at Autolandia, and Reda did quite well, managing to stay close to the pack all race, and on the very last corner, the very last lap, taking advantage of the situation to get a podium. So yeah, a really capable driver, Reda. Maybe not the fastest, but definitely not the slowest, and he has a good racecraft. Can definitely do something tonight. On the line, it will be a very good time from Reda Battle, 38.1. It's enough for third place, so pretty good from the Spanish driver. And that will be the restart of the server to avoid any bugs or glitches. And yeah, waiting for the lobby to restart. We have the qualifying order. Uh, you won't see for a moment, just so I can enter the passwords because you know private lobbies. You can't actually kick someone yet, so we do private lobbies. So everyone is joining. Um, we don't have Cypher yet, so I believe he won't be there for the race. It's a shame, but we still have 9 drivers ready to race. So we'll see what happens. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta check the track. Be sure there's no loading issues. Okay, we're good. Everyone is loaded. Oh, turn left. Maybe some loading issues with the track. That can happen. So the drivers will soon go for the grid box check, being sure that there's no bug and everyone has his own pit box and not the same as another driver because that makes the pit stop impossible. I think they're still waiting for someone. Uh, I believe they're starting. Yeah, they're all starting qualifying to check. Oh, we do have a bug. We are left. He will be rejoining to see if he's getting assigned to another pit box. Rio is loading. Oh, as we see our race director telling the order for the start. So Rio joined and seems like he has his own pit box. So everything is fixed. And they are ready to roll. Ready to race. As they're all leaving, getting ready to start the race, as Ora is still in the pits. And he has now his real livery. Everyone is grinning up. So don't be worried for the empty spots. They're actually the spots of the race director and myself but since we're not racing, they're gonna be empty. And they're all lining up behind the pace car. So for those who don't know, because maybe if we're actually one on the stream, this will be on YouTube. The way the league works, so the pace car will lead for the first lap, and everyone will go double fine behind it at 90 kilometers an hour, which is the pace speed for the cautions and the start. And they will be lining up with the leader on the inside and the second on the outside, and then it goes on third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. And so the pace car will go into the pits, and as soon as it is in the pits, the leader has to wait until the start-finish line. At the moment the leader crosses the start-finish line, they can start the race. So we'll be following Cracked Yoshi, who's in the middle, who's in fourth place, sorry. And they are starting right now, as Jacob and Kincho decide by side. Koshi trying on the move on the inside, but Ore finding the gap and trying to get Gurgle, Alphonse, that won't be enough, and Koshi has now the slipstream. It will be able to overtake Rada, but Rada says no and launches it down the inside. Can he keep enough speed? And no, Koshi kept more momentum. As we see behind, Wio is trying to get through the field. He already gained a couple of positions. He was starting dead last. As Gurgle is off. All good, more fear than harm, but still he was off for a split second. Position in the front doesn't seem to change too much. Big battle between Koshi and Rada. We are trying to follow the pack. Then we have Turtle and Crash behind Wio. They'll be following from Crack and Yoshi's perspective. They had quite of a gap. Oh, as we see Turtle has gone wide behind. He will be put really far back now because of that. As we have Gurgle last in that of that first pack, and we are slightly behind, forming another pack. As we have Ore going quite wide to get a better exit at the turn 2, but Gurgle takes the opportunity on the inside and actually impede sort of Ore, so he doesn't get that launch. And that will be enough for Gurgle to stay on the inside of Ore and trying to get in front side by side for almost all the lap. Oh, and Koshi loses it. Koshi loses it. It doesn't seem like it is a caution. It is. Never mind, it is. Race director said it was. So it is now caution. The pace car is out. Crack and Yoshi will be restarting 8th right behind his teammate Crash, as Turtle is catching up to the pack. The question is, will it be a fast caution or will they go for an extra lap? They're going for the extra lap. We have an extra caution lap. So Koshi is spinning. Of course his tires must be cooked because of that big slide. Out of the pit log, he is quite slow getting out of the pit box. And Koshi will be restarting last. So we have everyone getting ready to restart. Koshi's choosing the outside here. So he's now quite far from the battle for the lead, but we'll be following him at the restart because he will certainly gain some positions. And they are racing again here at Autolandia, and Ore trying already to get the position from Rada. Gurgle as well. So we have the old battle. Oh, Turtle slides a bit, contact between Wio and Ore. Koshi taking the slipstream. Will he send it down the inside of Wio? He will. Contact between Crash and Wio. Crash and Wio are both wide. They are wide, but no harm for now. As they are coming back on the track, Wio seems to struggle to regain traction. Koshi taking the position from Rada. As we have now everyone fighting for position almost. Koshi trying to take the place from his fellow compatriot Swedish. And that will be enough. Can he take the position from Gurgle and get into the podium places? Oh, contact between Koshi and Gurgle. As we see Kinichi and Jacob getting away. Oh, and Ora and Koshi contact between them. Oh, I forgot the caution graphic. I'm deeply sorry about it. That's not a caution though. As Koshi is trying to get that position from Gurgle, he will be able to get it there, but can Gurgle go for the switchback? And yes, he does. He gets in front again. And now Koshi is back to 4th place. Jacob and Kinichi is still getting away a bit in front, chilling, but Kinichi seems to have the high ground of on Jacob. Weo is quite behind. We'll be following Turtle and Rada, because that's the closest battle we have right now. Skoshi seems to have done it. Oh no, Gurgle is right there. No moves for Koshi and Gurgle, but there's a move from Rada to get Turtle's position for the 5th place, and that'll be enough. Rada moves in front. But Turtle wants to move back now. He backs off. Skinichi is leading quite comfortable. Is quite comfortable with that lead. Yeah, lap 11 out of 33, going to lap 12. Oh, Skoshi, big slide, almost sends it into the wall, but manages to save it. Very impressive save by the 99 here. Really, really good save. As we see that Crash and Ore lost quite some time. So that was after that crash that cost Ore quite a lot of time and some tires. Gurgle still being pressured by Koshi, and Kinichi still being pressured by Jacob. One mistake and you're gone on that track, and it is really easy to make mistakes. Just go a little bit too much over the curbs and you're gone. As Koshi tries to get a move done on Gurgle, but Gurgle carries more speed on the outside. Oh, contact between the two. Gurgle is sent wide. Gurgle is sent one there. That stock car racing, Rubbing is racing as Koshi loses his front bumper on the curb. Jacob seems to have he seems reborn, finding new speed, but he's getting out of the slipstream on purpose to not to be too fast, not to have too much tire wear. He wants to save. He wants to play the long run. As we are Crash and Turtle are battling a three-way battle. What we want, but Ore is catching up to them, so they will need to be very careful. We are quite falling a bit behind, but he's still there, and Crash doesn't have the slipstream. Turtle trying to get a move done on the inside. Oh, goes over the sausage curb and lose a lot of time. So that won't be enough to get some position from it. Or he did a mistake or pitted, I don't know. But he lost quite some time. As we go back to Kinichi and Jacob, still on the same positions. Same for Gurgle and Cracked Yoshi. They are still on the same places. And Rada, like I said in the qualifying, still there. He's not in the back, but he's not too far. So a mistake could lead to him getting some positions, as we have Jacob still trying to not get too close to Kenichi. He's chilling behind. He's good. He's good there. Doesn't need to go too close, as they are lap 17 out of 33. That's the first stage, remember? Oh, as Koshi managed to move in front of Gurgle, but Gurgle, very aggressive driver, remember, won't let that slide. So he's pressurizing Koshi a bit, just enough to get a better launch, but Koshi manages to carry more speed on the outside. So that won't be enough, as Crash seems to have yeah, he pitted. Crash pitted. So he's now in the pack and he's a lap down. Crash is now a lap down. As we see Turtle and Ore quite far from each other, and Wio is further in front. Where's Jacob? Jacob seems to have made a mistake. Yeah, he has made a mistake. Judging by the way his car drives, it looks like a puncture. Yeah, that's a puncture. He punctured. As we have a contact in the pits. There is Jacob is boxing. Heartbreaking moment for the German driver. On that green flag pit stop on end of lap 18, he had a puncture on right before the last corner. So now Cracked Yoshi is first. He took the lead. He's dragging Crash and he's pitting. His tires are done as well. So Crash is no longer a lap down, and Kenichi will retake the lead. Gurgle Alphonse in second place now. Wait, no, Gurgle is not in second place because Koshi is exiting the pits right now. He's third. Koshi second. Kenichi has a really big advantage now on the other drivers. Lap 20 out of 33. Who will win this stage one? Remember, there's stage points. As Gurgle is trying to get in front, Crash using Kenichi's slipstream to get dragged. He's a lap down, remember. There's no blue flags here. So you can use that to get back to Turtle. As Jacob and Rada are battling for fourth place. Still points, remember, still some good points. We still have Gurgle and Koshi really close to each other. Oh, we have someone around. We have Turtle around. Turtle is one on the racing line, and I believe that's a caution. No, it isn't. It isn't a caution. Never mind. So we have Gurgle moving in front and Koshi lifting a bit to allow Gurgle in front so he can take the slipstream out of that corner and move in front again. Really smart from the 99. But will the 27 answer? Has an answer to this? We'll see. On the start finish straight, Gurgle takes the slipstream, but no, he backs off coming into turn 1, doesn't want to risk it. They're coming on lap 24. That will be lap 24 out of 33. 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. Jacob Stern is still a bit behind. Reda is even further back. It got completely dropped, maybe because of a mistake. Alright, catching up to Wio. Wio that just took a lap of advantage out of Turtle. Turtle is actually last. So Jacob Stern is in a bit of a no man's land now. Kenichi as well. We have an on-track. Oh, and the two teammates collide. The two KRMs collide, entering turn one. As Gurgle is moving in front of Crash. Now he will be trying to get that position from Kraken Yoshi. Lap 26. Right now we are on lap 26. Can they get in front? Oh, as we see Crash having a bit of a netcode moment. As there's no cautions, I mean, there was one, but there hasn't been any caution since. As Koshi and Gurgle are not getting dusted by Kenichi. They are at striking distance. But Kenichi will soon have the slipstream of Turtle, who's a lap down. Yeah, Turtle is right in front. I don't think he has a slipstream yet, but he will have it soon. Gurgle and Kraken Yoshi still really close to each other, but Gurgle doesn't move in front at all. Gurgle playing it really small there, waiting for the last moment, and maybe hoping that Yoshi, sorry, will catch up to Kenichi a bit. Oh, and we're coming right on the good moment. Really good timing as we see Ore and we are battling for position. The 95 and the 26. We are trying to get the inside line. Won't be enough. I do think he hit the bullet, so there might be a penalty. I'm not sure though. I'm really not sure. He's really close. Ore seems to have a little bit of extra speed. I think his pace is better than Wio's. Oh, big slide from Ore. He's wide. And Wio gets in front. It gets quite. He builds a small gap to Ore. So they are not quite far from each other as Kenichi is closing in. So lap 31 now. Gurgle and Kraken Yoshi still fighting, by the way. Where's Jacob Stern? Jacob Stern has crashed. He has made a mistake, judging by how his bonnet is bent. Lap 32. As we have Ore and Wio battling once again. They are still on lap 31. Still lap 31 for them. as we are is trying to get a move down the inside. Won't be enough. He will take the slipstream. Try and squeeze the extra performance out of his car to get in front. But now lap 32 for them. But lap 33 for Kinichi. White flag. This is the last lap. As we have Gurgle and Yoshi now battling for that second place. Still points. Remember, there are stage points. And every point counts in this season. So Gurgle will be carrying a little extra speed down the outside. Yeah, he does. As they are coming into the last turn, pretty close to each other. Who will be in front? Gurgle carrying the extra speed. Oh, Koshi with a bit of a contact on him. Slows him down a bit, so Koshi gets the second place. Kinichi wins the stage. Jacob is coming behind. But we have Wio and Ore still battling for position on track. Wio on the inside of Ore. I think Ore is going for the switchback. That won't be enough for Wio. Ore got him on the switchback. Really good racing from the two drivers. Ore 6th, Wio 7th. So we still have Crash and Turtle that needs to cross the line. Turtle is on lap 32 still, but Crash is on lap 33 now. So yeah, Crash crosses the finish line. So that will be last place for Turtle in this stage. So we have Kinichi first, Koshi second, Gurgle third. Jacob is actually fourth, but he left. Rada 5th, Ore 6th, Wio 7th, Crash 8th, and Turtle 9th. So we'll be restarting the server again to avoid any bugs or glitches. You know the drill. Quite a good stage, interesting one. We had a bit after the pit stops. It was quite. It was a bit. It was less entertaining, let's say. But we have we do have some we do had some good racing that actually says a lot on what to expect for stage 2. Because remember, stage 2 is where the big points are, and that's where drivers are going all in. So I do think the lobby is up again. Yep, it is. So I'll be muting that for a second. We're now loading track. Is everyone joining again? The race director is telling the order. Terror still loading. Yeah, we gotta wait till everyone loads. See, you can join the race. While it's ongoing. Astero seems to have issues with his track, that's why he's rejoining again. From this side, the track seems good enough. Yep, track is good from that side. And we will have like the first oh, Astero is not there. Quite weird. As everyone is boxing. I think Turtle Racer is not joining back. Yep, someone indeed left the voice call. Oh, as I think Turtle might have just restarted his PC. I think they are restarting the lobby again to avoid any bugs. Understandable. Sorry for the inconvenience. Oh, you don't need to see that. Yep, track seems fine. So sorry for the inconvenience. We had quite some bugs. We want to avoid them, so racing first, trim second. Remember that? Everyone checking if their pit box is okay.
Really, really fast. So give me a second.
Yeah. That's a shame.
All right, I am here.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Well, you know, I was gonna finish in 8th anyway. I'm not. I'm not gonna act surprised. I'm really not. Um. Yeah, this track sucks. I hate it here. But we are gonna be starting stint 2 here shortly.
Hopefully, yeah. Let's see
As
if we
the
don't have
pace
any
car
issues.
comes out, the field will get wrecked, and then the safety car will be in this lap.
Mm. Okay, remember
What do we
formation
see
lap.
in stint 1 that stuck out to us the most? What are we thinking?
We had a really long battle between Cracked Yoshi and Gurgle. That Koshi won. It was a bit of. It wasn't dirty, but that was like really hard. Like some context that slow Gurgle down so Koshi could take the P2. I don't think it was intentional though. We had Jacob having a puncture on the lap he was going in, so he got that's where he dropped some places. Because he had a puncture right before the last corner. And Ore and Wio have been really close on the first race as well.
Gotcha. If you could click that little camera thing down there. Just click that little camera thing, see what it does. I'm curious. Down on the bottom. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, to
All
mute everything.
right. Here we go. Pace car is in this lap. 32 laps to go. And we are green at Autolandia Speedway.
Yeah. And right away, Gurgle is
Kenichi,
trying to
man.
squeeze between Koshi and Kenichi. He doesn't have enough time to do so.
He does have the run coming off the inside of that corner. He's got his quarter panel there. Koshi has to hold position for the time being. He's kind of pinned in there. Rodapot on the inside of the 99. Gurgle Alphonse in the 27. Makes the pass for the lead. He gets on the curbs, a little bit unsettled. The 4 got on the grass a little bit, and now he dives down to the bottom to try and retake the lead. And 3, and the 27 goes around. The 13 is sideways. He manages to hold it together, but Jacob Stern with a really, that one looked really bad, but he is going to keep it together. That could have been much worse for him. As we go back up towards the front of the field, Gurgle Alphonse trying for the lead again. Kenichi gets the run on the outside. Radapano to follow. Crackhead Yoshi behind him. Gurgle Alphonse is losing so many places due to lack of slipstream. Rada can't clear him in 2, but he might be able to hang it around the outside here.
Yeah,
Ore
and we have
has
Ore
also
still
closed
behind.
the gap.
We have Ore trying to squeeze in that gap.
Oh, 3 wide, and 3. That is dicey to say the least.
Yeah, that will be enough.
They will make it work.
Yeah,
he will make it work.
He held the car. He kept the car on the track. So I don't know. Did that work?
Absolutely, and it looks like, big send from the 99. Gets underneath the 27, goes off the track for a moment, rips the front bumper clean off the car. Gurgle Alphonse is stuck without slipstream, however, and the 99 will take 4th place. Just barely as he squeezes the 27 down by that sausage curb. Meanwhile, up towards the front, Kenichi and Radapata still fighting for the lead.
Oh, Gurgle,
and the 27, big lockup on the right front. He will take the place, however. And the 99 is none the wiser. Crackhead Yoshi and Gurgle Alphonse falling away from the rest of the pack as the 95 closes on the 32 and the 4. The 32 now makes the pass for the lead on the inside. Kenichi tries to switch him back, won't have the run. Gurgle Alphonse getting a little loose on that exit. Koshi's going to take that opportunity to try and go around him, hangs on the inside. Kenichi looked like he wanted to make a move for the lead there shortly, but he wasn't able to get it done. And now as we start to slowly kind of get these guys a little bit more spread out, the 4 on the inside to retake the lead. Kenichi makes it happen, but Radapata is going to try and cross him up. Little bit of a nudge from the 95. Won't be enough. He will not get on the quarter panel of the 4, but now he's going to try and dive to the inside. Look at the 27 fighting with a 99 back there. Nearly runs into the back of the 95, who takes 2nd place away from the 4. And he's had a great run through that corner, and they knock tires and doors momentarily. Now, these two had a bit of an altercation last week at Red Sun Super Speedway.
Yeah,
but it looks like they've kept it clean so far.
I do remember Ore being ready to put Kenichi off the track if needed, but he managed to kept Kenichi's car on the track this time, so very clean from him. As Kenichi is trying to move into the lead again, but he won't have the run to do so. But Gurgle is here, putting the pressure.
Big shove.
Just saying like, I'm here now, so you're not safe anymore.
And the 99 goes around the outside of the 95 in the meantime. The 27 won't be able to clear the 4 this lap. And it looks like Radapato's running away with things. He had the track record before today, but during happy hour, Jacob Stern was able to set the new track record at, I believe it was a 37.316. So these two breakfast champions obviously bringing their A game this week. One of the KRM drivers failing to finish and another one failing to start will most certainly mean that the unofficial team championship is not looking good for KRM this week. Still a lot of race left to run for this season as the 32 and the 27 exchange paint on the bumpers. And it looks like the 99 is going to give him a little bit of give him a little bit of a shove. The 32 rapidly dropping positions, was in second, now all the way down in fifth as the 27 shoots for the lead. Another lockup on the right front, but it's just enough to get him into the lead momentarily as the 4 looks like he wants to try and retake it. The 32 of Radapato gets by the 95 of Ore. The 99 cuts across the track, nearly takes off the front of Radapato, but he is able to react in time. The 99 on the inside takes second place from the 27, just about gets on the grass, and the 32 gets around him now, and the 95 with a run will try and get around him. And they're single file, all except fourth and fifth through turn 2. Coming down on the back straightaway. Does Radapato make a move going into 2? Yes, he does. Jacob Stern still trying to catch the pack behind them. Now, Gargle Alphonse in the 27 gets on the quarter panel of the 32, and he will clear him on the front straightaway. Radapato didn't get a great exit out of that corner. And now it looks like things have set themselves up. The 99 of Crackhead Yoshi dives down to the inside. Kenichi leaves the space. He tries to squeeze him up onto the curbs, and he does so successfully. Kenichi hangs it around the inside. Gurgle Alphonse down on the inside. Kenichi pulls low to defend. 27 of Gurgle Alphonse around the outside. Can he hold on? He's going to get a nudge from the 99, and it will be enough to take the lead. He clears the 4 on the back straightaway. Now diving into turn 3. Look at the 95 on the bottom. He's going to dive and try and take third place. Gets around the 32. Won't clear the 99. Now, Kenichi and Gurgle Alphonse still fighting. Big contact between the 99 and the 95. Crackhead Yoshi defends third place with everything that he can. The 27 still stuck on the outside coming through turn 1. The 95 and 32 still fighting with each other here.
Yeah, they are indeed fighting for position. Gurgle is trying to get that position from Kenichi. Remember, Kenichi is actually leading the championship, and with that win in stage 1, that doesn't seem like it will be changed. As we see, we are going wide behind.
Oh, yep, that is a really, really rough corner for Wio back there. No caution called yet.
No.
As we resume back to the front, the 27 of Gurgle Alphonse is your new leader, but maybe not for long, as the 4 of Kenichi dives down on the inside, nearly scrapes the inside wall. 27 gave him just enough space, and they were able to make it work, but look at the 99 of Crackhead Yoshi around the outside. I don't believe it. He's going to try and take the lead. Space. Can he hang it? They're 3 wide. And the 99, can he hang it around the outside? Yes, he will. Slight contact with the 27. He has to give him room to get back on the track. The 4 on the inside now. They're going to be 3 wide going into turn 3. Gurgle Alphonse withdraws from the fight for the sake of survival for all 3. Crackhead Yoshi takes the lead.
That was really ballsy from Crackhead Yoshi. He had barely enough space to make the move, but yet he kept the car on the track and took the lead. But now he's battling Gurgle Alphonse again, down turn 1, gets the better run, so he will get in front. Off track indeed, but manages to keep the car straight. But Kenichi on the inside of both. Will that be able? No, the 99 carries enough speed on the outside to stay in front. But look at Jacob. He's keep getting closer and closer. At this rate, he might get in front again with the pit stops.
We will have to see. The 27 of Gurgle Alphonse slides down the track, trying to find a look on the inside. Lock up from the 99. That's going to allow the 4 to go by. New leader, Kenichi in the 4 car. The 99 is shoved off the track by the 27. Big contact there as it comes back across the track. The 4 goes around, collects the 99. Collects the 99. They're all in it. And the 95 of Ore takes the lead.
Yep.
No caution, as no one is stationary on the track. They're 3 wide, trying to fight for third place in turn 3. Lock up from Kenichi goes off the track, and he may lose the draft from this as Jacob Stern comes up from behind. As we go back to the front of the field, the 95 of Ore still leads. And that was a teammate. That was I believe that was Radapato that turned the 4 on accident. It was Gurgle Alphonse that turned the 4 on accident. And speaking of Radapato, Gurgle Alphonse, taking no prisoners, drops the 99 down low.
Yeah, he
had the 99 of Crackhead Yoshi gets taken out.
Yeah, he had a bit of a bump on the curb, and then Gurgle couldn't avoid him, so that's how he got sent off the track. There's nothing Google could have done
Here we
here.
go.
And now he's dropped right behind Kinichi, but right in front of Jacob Stern and goes wide again.
Yep, he's going to be losing big time positions off that. Not good for the 99 team at all. Still no caution as we go back up to the front of the field. Ore still leads after a fantastic series of events coming into turn 2. Speaking of turn 2, Gurgle Alphonse on the inside trying to make it happen. Radapato hits the sausage curb, gets loose for a moment, but still manages to get a better exit because the 27 and the 95 made contact. Now the 95 pinned inside the box, won't find any room in the middle. Radapato in a 32 takes the lead on the inside at turn 3, but now the 27 of Gurgle Alphonse fighting on the outside. Look at this. The 32 pits, but the 4 has made his way all the way back up to the front. Where in the world did he come from? We all thought he was down and out, but he makes his way back to the pack, and now on the inside in turn 1 to try and take the lead again.
He definitely have
The
enough
95.
speed left on behind the right foot. He was protecting the tires, and now that he got turned, he said like, "Well, time to lock in." And he made his way through to the top again, and now he's second, trying to get that slipstream from Google, but maybe get him out of turn 1.
We will have to see. Gurgle Alphonse now diving into the pits. Ore as well. The 4 and the 95. The 95 beats them both down pit road. The 4 starting his stop. Ore now in his pit stall. Crackhead Yoshi and Jacob Stern elect to stay out. They will do one more lap. So the 99 is your new leader. As we go back to the battle on pit road, we'll see who will win that battle. It looks like the 32 wasn't able to get out, was able to overcut the 4.
However, on the back straight.
Here we go. So it looks like Ore was actually really, really slow off pit lane there.
Indeed.
So he lost the battle off pit lane, which means Gurgle Alphonse in the 27 won the battle off pit lane. The 99 and the 13 are most likely now in their pit stalls. We'll see if this undercut attempt works from the 99. They're coming off the turn. I don't think it's going to work. I think they're going to get overtaken, but now they're going to be much closer. It's going to be tight, but the 27 and the 4 are going to get by them on the pit exit. So now it's going to take a lot of driving and a massive crash to try and get them through it now. Now the 95 of Ore moving into third place, taking it from Jacob Stern. So the overcut attempt from him works, and the undercut from the 13 and the 99 has failed.
I mean, I wouldn't say failed because he gained some time. They were really far from third place, and now Jacob is in third place, so that definitely worked.
Oh, that is not looking good back there. They were 3 wide for a split second as Gurgle Alphonse and Kinichi continue to trade places for the lead. The 99 on the inside of the 13. 13 leaves the space. 99 takes the speed and the run, moving in to third place. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot because there's not really a whole lot of laps left, right? When the pit cycles come out, it's usually about halfway through. Most of the teams are on a one-stop strategy, and I believe everybody's taking tires at this point. So it's literally just a race down to the end.
Yeah, they will cook the tires now. I think the 99 and the 13 will have a bit of an advantage since they don't need to protect the tires now, as the 99 is going to be wide.
The 99 got on the grass.
Yeah, he got loose.
He's trying to make it happen, the 99 and the 13. Still single file through turn 2. They're 2 wide for the lead up front, and losing a front bumper again. Those curbs take no prisoners here at Autolandia Speedway. Yep. Jacob Stern trying to find the speed to get by the 99, but it looks like we're just going to see a 3-car train for third place. Meanwhile, they're still battling for the lead up front. It's difficult to tell if they're gaining, but if they do get up to them, by the time the checkered flag flies, this could be one hell of a finish.
Indeed, that
it all came down to the last corner at the preseason race, so we'll have to see how things work from this time on. The 27 gets loose, keeps control of it. Big save from him as he maintains inside the 4's tire tracks. Looks like the 99 still maintaining third place. The 32 still trying to maintain in front of Wio.
Let's go back to the
race control, getting very antsy here. Somebody's going to do something that brings out the caution. I could just feel it. I could feel that we're going to see a late race restart here. And the 13 might be looking for a move right here. He's just waiting on the 99 to make a mistake. This is kind of like the calm before the storm, right? For those final few laps.
Mm.
They're just going to try and catch up to the lead pack.
We don't have the lap count, but as soon as there will be like maybe 5 laps to go, the final sprint will be on, and all the drivers will go all in to get some positions.
It looks like the 95 has fallen back a considerable amount. Meanwhile, the 13 is right on the back bumper of the 99, but he makes a mistake. The 99 goes wide again, dips down into the ground for a moment.
I
He
think
will
the
get on the
13 doesn't
grass. He
want to
still
overtake
has
it.
more speed.
I just think the 13 lifts a bit. It doesn't want to get in front. Remember that Jacob, he likes to chill behind and wait for the good moment, for the opportunity.
I mean, if he was waiting for the opportune moment, that was it. I mean, he made a mistake on the exit of the corner. He had more speed. He could have overtaken on the front stretch.
Oh yeah, sure, but
And with
I
the
think
lap
I think
count
he
dwindling
calculated
down,
that Koshi would have been able to like get the position back.
and again off the track for the 99. That's the third lap in a row, and now the 13 strikes, tries to make his move on the inside, and he looks like he'll be able to have it. Maybe even the 95 now trying to take that position as well. 99 will have the slipstream. Oh, contact between the 13 and the 99. Jacob Stern is slow, and the 95 won't have the quarter panel. Big contact between those two right there. And that's going to set them back considerably. Meanwhile, the battle for the lead continues between the 27 and the 4. Gergel Alphonse drives it in hard, but Kenichi tries to switch him back. They make contact. The 27 maintains the lead. And now, diving into turn 1. Still trying to hang on to each other. The 95 locks up on the right front. That's going to cause him to go wide. The 13 starts closing. It is still anybody's race here as the 4 pulls low to defend. The 27 is going to get a better exit. Tries to sneak in the quarter panel on the inside. Is he going to maintain even? He will not. But he still looks like he wants to try and make a move. Now files in. Going into turn 3. And now, Gergel Alphonse still trying to find the exit that he needs to make the overtake. Does Kenichi win 2 in a row? Or will Gergel Alphonse get his first ever career Scars win? Now, rounding turn 1. Kenichi holding him off for the time being. Gergel Alphonse is starting to lose a little bit of time. I think he's waiting on the 4 to make a mistake before he really starts going all in. He's still trying to reel him in, and the 3 cars behind have gained slightly, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Indeed, they gain, but not enough. We don't have the lap count. They are not far from lap 30 now. As Ore might be trying for that overtake here.
Ooh,
no,
he's going to try and go down on the inside. No, he won't.
It's very surprising from Ore.
And now, he doesn't choose to do that often, so I guess that means these 3 are communicating like, hey, let's try and catch them. Right? I think that's what they're communicating to each other, because they have started to gain now. Gergel Alphonse takes the lead, meanwhile, and the 13 on the inside of the 95. They're side by side. The 13 doesn't have any draft help, however, and so the 95 will maintain his position.
Yeah,
and again, still fighting up front. They're too wide for the lead almost.
Yeah, they're gaining, but not enough. Sadly, I don't think that will do for the win.
Was closing in on the final lap now, and the 4 gets sideways. That's going to slow them both down big time. Keep an eye on those 3 cars back there. This race is not over yet. Kenichi threw a late block, I think, and Crackhead Yoshi will maintain 3rd place, but Jacob Stern makes a move for 4th behind them. And they're still fighting hard for the lead as they make contact in turn 3 up there. Gergel Alphonse, Kenichi trying to make it happen, leaving it all out on the racetrack. Rounding turn 1 for what could be the final time.
Because, I mean, both
Going
these drivers want that win, because if Kenichi wins, he has an insane result for the points. Because remember, you have the Joker, but you still need to be competitive each week. And that will be like stage win and stage win, pole position, and race win. So that will be really, really big for Kenichi, but Gergel wants that first win because, I don't know, on the spotter's guide saying like, yeah, I won his cars. That's always something you want when you race in those leagues.
Here we go. New fastest lap. Jacob Stern, 37.4. Man is flying. Gurgle Alphonse has a run out of turn one. Now, side by side for the lead. Can't quite get it done. Elects to file back in behind him. And the 27 of Gurgle Alphonse, what is he willing to do to achieve victory? He's got to try and find himself a run. Still in those tire tracks. Kenichi parks his car on the apex. They both slide. Coming out of turn three. The 4 of Kenichi tries to make it happen. The 27 of Gurgle Alphonse pulls alongside, diving into turn 1 now. New leader, it's the 27 of Gurgle Alphonse. Kenichi tries to switch him back, but there's not enough time. Gurgle Alphonse has taken the lead for what could be the final lap. Now the 4 of Kenichi has the run, dives into the inside. They're both hanging around. Rounding turn 2. The 4 of Kenichi takes back the lead as they find down the back straightaway. Flying into turn 3. Kenichi holds him off. Gurgle Alphonse, nothing that he can do, has the better run, but there's not enough time. It looks very close. He won't get there. He will not get there. New leader, the 4 of Kenichi. Keep an eye on those 3 cars back there. They're getting closer and closer. Once they catch Slipstream, it is going to be game on, and it looks like Crackhead Yoshi has started to pull away from them, and a big lockup from Gurgle Alphonse up there. That's going to cost him a lot of time. And now Kenichi, after that mistake from the 27.
He has a puncture. He has the puncture. He punctured the front
He has a puncture. The 27's got a tire down. The 27 has a tire down. Oh, no! And as we come to the end of the race, the pit strategy doesn't work. The 27 will make it to the finish line.
And
here we go. Kenichi wins at Autolandia Speedway. Crackhead Yoshi comes in second. Jacob Stern in third. Gurgle Alphonse in fourth. And Ore will round out our top 5. What a move!
Yeah,
man!
Move. He gave everything he got, but sadly the punctures put an end to his race. So Gurgle will have only 4th place. Won't be enough. Won't be allowed the amount of points he wanted on the final lap. That's really heartbreaking from him.
Unbelievable.
What
a move! Really what a race!
We had a really good finish.
Very well done. Very well done. 1A moves. That's 2 in a row now for Kenichi.
Yeah.
Along with a stage win now. So his point total is looking up, but because of that last second puncture from Gurgle Alphonse, he has elected to he will most likely be leading the points still. Big hits for the KRM drivers as one of them didn't start, one of them didn't finish. Angry Pirates Racing had a decent day today, with Gurgle Alphonse obviously finishing in 4th, Ore in 5th, and then Wio finishing in 7th. So they had a pretty decent day. Turtle Racing Co. Unfortunately will not be scoring any points, I don't think.
We had the confirmation Kenichi has scored the maximum amount of points you can possibly score during a race weekend.
Yes, he has. That's a big move from him.
And with that puncture that put Gurgle down in 4th, Jacob Stern was able to take some points. So actually the standings with the points for that race are Kenichi in 1st, Koshi in 2nd, Jacob in 3rd, Gurgle in 4th, Ore 5th, Reda 6th, Wio is 7th, Yo Crash are 8th, and Turtle is 9th.
We'll just have to see how it goes next week. It ain't over till it's over. There's still a lot of race left to run for this season, but I, for one, am absolutely excited. The next race will be on October 5th at the Minneapolis Mile. So, I believe that will be all, unless we get some interviews in.
Yeah, indeed. I'll just send a message to the chat. Oh, I forgot to change the stream name, by the way. To Still Red Sun. Okay, so then Jacob Stel will be the first. So,
Hello.
hello, Jacob. So yeah, uh, pretty good performance so far. You still end up third in the points of the weekend. Quite a heartbreaking puncture at the end of the first stage, right
Yeah.
before pitting. Well, how do you feel about the race?
I mean, also, so first stint was the first stage was a bit unlucky for me. I had a puncture at 30%, so I had to
I was
drive.
sure I was sure it was 30. I bet it on it.
I had to drive. I had to drive one lap on a puncture tire. I still managed to get fifth, I think.
Mm.
Um, no, fourth was it? Fourth.
Yeah.
Um, and then second stage, bit lucky at the end that girl blow a tire,
Mm.
so I snagged the podium. But I'm pretty happy with my performance this weekend.
Yes, and you can remember that you have a Joker that season, so with that third place, you were not out of contention yet, and you're still a threat for the championship. Still 6 races to go. Are you looking forward to the next races? Because I do believe that the next race is Minneapolis, and then it's Montreal, the only road course of the season.
Yeah, I think road courses are a bit better for me. This was basically a road course without banking, and you saw I was quite fast. I think that is also applied to Montreal in a few weeks. But
Yeah,
Minneapolis, I think I'm more at the back with Wio and Turtle.
yeah, you are indeed pretty fast. We saw you. You are doing quite good in the Formula car, so that was to expect that you were going to be confident for the road course. Anything to say to the chat before I move you back?
Uh, no, I'll have fun.
Thank you, Jacob. I'm moving you back. And the second one, let me check. It was Koshi. So Koshi,
Yep.
hello. Welcome to the interviews. What do you feel about? How do you feel about your race? Because you had quite solid performance all day long. At the end, you managed to do second in stage one and second in the main race. So quite some good
Yeah.
points. How do you feel?
I feel good. Though I was hoping that would bring a little bit more fight to Kenichi. But otherwise, I am happy that I got second, and I am quite grateful that Gurgle got a puncture on the last lap.
Yeah, that was quite heartbreaking for him, but I mean, that's racing. That happens. Jacob got
Yeah.
a puncture as well, so that that was like the payback for it. Um, so with that, you're not that far from Kinichi in terms of points for the moment. As without the jokers, you're only 10 points behind. Uh, are you looking forward to the next races, knowing that Montreal is only 2 races away?
I am looking forward to the next races. Yeah. Being that it is Minneapolis, which is arguably one of my better tracks. Montreal, I am not looking forward to at all because, like Autolandia, it doesn't suit my driving style as it is more of a racetrack or
In-
like road course.
yeah, indeed, but I mean, you do have to go through it if you want to be a championship contender.
Indeed, I do. Indeed, I do.
Yeah, also quite frustrating that Crash couldn't race. I mean, we had Turtle as well, but Crash is your teammate, so that should have been
Yeah.
quite frustrating. He helped you a bit in stage one when he was a lap down. So
Yeah.
I don't know are you feeling at Kohler Rigs right now?
I feel actually fine. I mean, this was already talked about, like with me and my teammates. That like drivers championship, you two are not going to be that much of a contender. It's literally just going to be me. But I hope that you guys will at least help me when it comes to achieving that, and also getting a drivers championship when that arises.
Indeed. You're still in contention though, so there's still plenty of race for you to keep to steal points from Kenichi and get in front for the championship. Anything to say to the chat before I move you back?
Never give up, as something unexpected might happen and you can achieve what you're looking for.
That was a very nice quote. Thank you, Koshi. And I think there's no more interview. So thank you for joining Koshi Golnik Etterly. Yeah, but so thank you for tuning in, even if we were again very few. Don't forget to like and share. That will be on YouTube. For those of you who watch on YouTube, don't forget to come into the Race League Discord. You can find the game on Steam, and so you can join the Discord from there, and come to the live stream when we race. So we do have a small enough season, not enough season, but like a sort of pause, because we have 3 weeks without races. We still have test races where we test track for season 2. So if you wanna tune in for those test races, don't forget to come to our Discord and register. Anyways, I wish you all a good evening, and take care of yourself. See ya.